Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a date night for 2021 look, and I really know that like right now we're during I know right now we're in the middle of a pandemic. I know some places are starting to open up, but you can use this for whether you want to have a date night at home or if you are going out. I didn't use any lashes for this look just because I didn't have any lash glue, but I think that the natural look makes it look really flirty and come all together. So if you guys want to see how I got this, then keep on watching. So I'm going to start off by priming my face, and I'm going to be using the NYX Professional Makeup Pore Filler Primer Base. This is what it looks like right here. But I'm just going to take this and put this all over my face. Just to let you guys know, I did already moisturize my face and now I have my primer on. So now I'm gonna go ahead and start like my foundation routine. And because we're doing like a date night makeup, this is something that you wanna look flawless for. So I'm gonna go ahead and be doing the method where you do the concealer, contour, and the foundation all at the same time and then blend it all together. So first, I'm gonna start with going in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This one is in the shade Tan. And I'm gonna place this underneath my eyes, on my nose, and on my chin. So next I'm gonna start doing my contour, and I've honestly been using the e.l.f. cream contour palette for quite some time. I honestly don't even know if they sell this still. They probably do. I'm just gonna be taking the darkest cream contour shade that they have right here, and I'm just gonna be using a flat brush. This is one of the Coca-Cola brushes. And then I'm also gonna take this on my jawline because I am currently pregnant and my face is just getting bigger by the minute. So next, I'm gonna just take my foundation brush. This is the Morphe M439 brush right here. And I'm going to be using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. This is in the shade Cinnamon. It is a little bit orange for me. It's more like my summer shade, but I'm still gonna go ahead and take just, you don't really need a lot, so I'm gonna use a little bit of this and start placing that down. And now I'm just gonna start blending everything together. Now that I have that all blended out, I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of bake underneath my eyes. And to do that, I'm gonna be using the Airspun Loose Base Powder right here. And I'm gonna also be going in with the Morphe M450 brush. I suggest you use a beauty blender for this part instead, or like a more dense brush, because this one's just a little bit too fluffy, so it makes it hard to really pack it on there nicely. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows. But what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna go in with that Morphe M224 brush, which is again that flat brush. And I'm just gonna take my concealer and I'm gonna go ahead and place this underneath my eyebrows before I get started on shaping them, just so I kind of have like something to guide me since I cut the ends of my eyebrows off. I really didn't mean to put that much on this side, but it's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Dip, and this one is in the shade Medium Brown. And I'm using the Morphe M158 brush to place this on. So first I'm just gonna kind of brush all the brow hairs up, and I'm gonna go ahead and start shaping. So I'm just gonna take that concealer and just kind of clean everything up. And a problem that I've been having ever since I cut off the ends of my brows is the ends now, when I draw them on, it kind of is a little bit lighter than the rest, just because I don't have that hair there for the brow dip to stick to. So to fix that, I'm just gonna take like a dark brown eyeshadow to kind of cover that up. Alright, so now I am satisfied with my brows, and I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take my Tarte Shape Tape and put this on my lids to act as my primer for my shadow. So now that that is on, we can go ahead and start with the best part, which is the eyeshadow. And for this look, you guys, I'm gonna be going into the Jaclyn Hill palette to start off. This is the Volume 2 palette. I'm going to be going in with the shade Love Handles, and I'm using the Morphe M441 brush to do this. Okay, so now that I've got that blended out as best as I can, I'm gonna go in with the shade, I think I'm gonna take the shade Homeboy in the Jaclyn Hill palette. And to place that down, I'm actually gonna be using the Morphe M456 brush. The next color that I'm going to place down is again in the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm going to be using the shade G Money, which is this brown shade right here. And I'm using the Morphe M506 brush to apply this. So next I'm going to use that same brush I just used on that last shade, and I'm going to go in with the 24A Artist Pass Palette now. And I'm going to use the shade Seek shade, which is the darkest brown that is in the palette. And I'm just going to put this just to add a little bit more depth to the crease, because we're gonna cut our crease in a minute and I wanna make sure that it looks really nice. So I'm actually gonna go in with the P. Louise base. This one is in the shade 4, this one's in the shade 4. And I'm gonna use the Morphe M166, which is just another clean flat brush. Right now I'm just gonna take the Morphe M441 brush. I think I'm gonna go in with the 24A Artist Pass Palette, and I'm gonna go in with the shade right here called Portrait Mode, and I'm gonna pat this all over that crease. So this color is definitely not what I wanted, but I'm not really mad at it. I know it'll kind of come together. So I'm just gonna clean that up a bit. I'm using the shade Homeboy. I didn't put anything on the brush. I'm just reusing the same brush and going over anything that kind of went out when I was first using that fluffy brush. And then I'm gonna go in with the Morphe M443 brush. I'm gonna be going in the 24A Artist Pass Palette again and using that dark brown shade that we already used called Seek shade. And I'm gonna put this on this outer corner area. So I think I went over just a little bit too much, so I'm gonna go back in with that shade Portrait Mode and kind of try to clean that up a bit. So I don't wanna touch that too much more. I'm just gonna leave that be. And I feel like some glitter might make this look just come together. So I am going again in the 24A Artist Pass Palette, and I think I'm gonna use the glitter Invite Only, which is this middle glitter right here. But I'm gonna take that with my finger, and I'm just gonna place a little bit on the inner corner. I don't want to bring it all the way on the lid because I don't know. Actually, I am. I'm going to bring that all the way up. So I'm going to go ahead and wipe off this powder. But to do that, I'm actually going to be taking the Beauty Bakery powder right here. And this is in the shade Plantain. I'm just going to take a little bit of that and brush that onto my face. I'm gonna go ahead, and I was gonna do liner, but I think I'm not gonna do any this time. And I'm just gonna use some mascara. And first I'm gonna curl my lashes. And then I'm just gonna go in with this L'Oreal Paris Voluminous mascara right here. This is just a little drugstore mascara. I got this from Ulta. And I'm not gonna be doing any lashes today. I would love to, but I don't have any lash glue, so I'm just gonna be wearing my natural lashes. And it honestly doesn't look bad, so I'm not mad at it. I am gonna put a little bit on my lower lash lines as well. I personally don't like it like looking super dark, so I'm just gonna go in with a little bit. Lastly, for the eyes, you guys, I'm going to go in with that 24A Artist Pass Palette again, and I'm actually going to be using the shade Security, which is a little bit of a lighter brown right here. And I'm going to be using this brush from the Coca-Cola collection. This is what it looks like. And if you don't have that, you can use a angled brush, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this on my lower lash line. Alright, so I don't know if you guys can tell the difference, but it definitely looks better in my opinion. Next, I'm gonna go in and finish my face. I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of blush, but I don't actually have blush myself, so I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette to, you know, be my source of blush today. And I find that using the shade Positivity and also mixing that with Love Handles is a really cute mixture for my skin tone. Like, can you guys tell it's a really nice rosy shade? I love it. So I'm not gonna be using any highlighter today. I know I am just gonna go ahead and jump right on into the lips. I've really been liking this color right here. This lipstick is from L'Oreal Paris. It's a very, very nice lipstick. I can't remember how much it cost, but you know, L'Oreal Paris is a drugstore brand, so I really don't think it was too expensive. Okay, I'm gonna wipe this off because this doesn't really scream date night to me. I think I'm gonna go and do a little bit of a nude instead, so I will be right back. I'm gonna take a risk because I can't really find the lipstick that I want, so hopefully this turns out well. I'm actually gonna be taking this shade. It's called Adorable, and this is the Amore Matte Lip Cream. I honestly can't remember where I got this from, but I'm gonna put this all over my lips. It's not bad, and I'm actually gonna just do a little bit of, you know, the drugstore lip gloss, just a little bit of that over top to kind of add a nice glossiness to it. Alright you guys, so this is the final look right here. I'm not going to be changing clothes or anything just because I feel that this already looks nice. I am not going on a date myself today, but like I said, I really do think that this would be a nice little look if you do plan on going out. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you could hit the subscribe button, it really helps me out, and leave a comment down below and I would love to answer you anything that you have to say, and hit that like button for me. I would really appreciate that, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.